Yeah, hi campers, Mark here, and the purpose of this video is going to be to show you some features that are available to you in Google Docs. And I've got 4 tasks I'll be completing, and this is a document that Paul used ChatGPT to make. So it's kind of cool, a little artificial intelligence here mixed in. So the first task is to skim through the essay and find a word that you see repeated, a couple of times. And in the interest of time, I did that ahead of time. So I'm going to go to edit and I'm going to go to find and replace and I'm going to type enhance and that shows up 5 times. So here's the first time it shows up. Another word for enhance is improve. So you can see it's highlighted down here in green. I'm going to replace that and it changed it to improve. Maybe the second one I feel like still works fine. This one is enhanced. So I would need to replace that with improved. And the reason that it showed up with enhanced with a capital E is because I did not have this checked. So let me replace that, improved, and then I got an extra D because I didn't have the whole word highlighted. There we go. It's not perfect. Definitely human driven here, so you got to make sure that you're paying attention. Again, maybe this next enhance is fine. Enhances, improves, second S, get rid of that. And that's how you use the find and replace feature. So that's the first task, just to kind of show you how that works. Next, I'm going to format the word introduction right here with a different style or font size to make it stand out. So I'm going to double click on introduction and I'm going to make it bold. I'm going to change the font to Comforta. So it's just got a little different look to it. And then I'm going to increase the size to 14. So now that I've changed the word introduction, now I'm going to apply all of those changes to the other headings. And I'm going to be using the paint format tool, which is up here in the toolbar. So to get started, I highlight introduction. Then I get the paint format tool. And then I just kind of cruise through this. And it changes it to match. And I've got 1, 2, 3, or 4 more other headings that I could apply it to. But then all I would need to do is highlight my second heading, paint format tool, and then just kind of cruise through. And it makes the changes to the whole thing so I don't have to do it each time. Next, I'm going to do test number 3, which is to provide an example of a simple equation. Before I started the video, I typed a squared plus b squared equals c squared. I'm going to show you how I did that now. So here's the second paragraph right here. And here's where I'm going to insert my equation. I'll put a parentheses like. And to get started, I go to Insert and Equation. And the first one's got some Greek letters that I won't need for this example, some computations like multiplication, division. Third one's got like less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. The one I'm going to be using is here. So to get a squared, I need this equation in the top row. So I'm going to type a and then hit enter, and it jumps up to the top there. A squared plus, and I'm going to insert that equation again. B squared equals, just need to insert that equation one more time. Let's see. And what I'm doing to get it to hop up there is I'm pressing enter, and then I'll end that. That's, whoops, enter. That's an example. So I'll end my parentheses. And I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see that. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. And even my dogs like that one. They got pretty excited about that equation. So let me shut the door. Okay, so that was task number 3. Task number 4 is to change the font to one that you feel best matches the tone of the essay. So I'm going to use the changes that I made in this one as my default font. So to get started, I highlight that. And then I'm going to go to Format, Paragraph Styles, and Normal Text. Excuse me, Format, Paragraph Styles, and Normal Text. And update normal text to match. Notice how it did that through the whole document now. So I didn't have to highlight the whole document. It just did that for me. Then I'm going to go to Format, Paragraph Styles, and Options, and select Save as my default styles. And then what will happen is as I begin to type a new document, so if I start a new document, and as I start typing, it's remembering all of those choices, and that's my default font going forward.